Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry I haven't posted in so long, I've just been really flat out lately. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make Anzac Biscuits. Anzac Biscuits are an Australian classic, as you guys all know. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make them. So we're going to need 1 cup of plain flour, 1 cup of rolled oats, 1 cup of brown sugar. We are also going to need 125 grams of chopped butter, like this. We are also going to need 2 tablespoons of golden syrup, 1 tablespoon of water, and half a teaspoon of bicarb soda. Let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do here today, guys, is we are going to turn our oven on to around about 160, all ovens are different. So I'm going to put it on to, put my oven onto, I'm going to put mine onto 150 just to be safe. So we're going to let it heat up. Use a flour sifter. Now we're going to use our flour sifter to sift the flour into a large bowl. So I'm going to get my large bowl out. Here's my bowl. So I'm going to get my 1 cup here, and I'm going to put it in. So it needs to be about right. I'm going to use my other measuring spoon to just level it out to make sure that that is that's right. Yep. Oops. Okay. So we're going to put it in here. It's just our bowl to start with. Then we're going to grab another bowl.
Mommy, I'm still doing really well.
I'm going to get this bowl, which is bigger. Now we are going to tip this into our sifter. Or you guys could do it in an easier way and just tip it straight into the sifter instead of tipping it into an extra bowl. Had a little mental blank there. All good though. We're going to sift our flour into the bowl. See you when we're done. Okay, so I finished sifting mine. So now we're going to put our 1 cup of rolled oats in. Now where's my cup? Here we are. Here's my rolled oats. 1 cup of rolled oats. Flat it down nicely. Tip this in. And now I'm going to close my rolled oats up. Now we're going to put in our 1 cup of brown sugar.
Is that right?
1 cup of brown sugar. Actually, I might have to use a half a cup here, guys, because my cup won't actually fit in. So here's my half a cup. Flatten. Pushing. Just pushing it off the side. There we go, there's 1 cup. Sorry, that's a half a cup. One more half a cup. So I'm doing 2 half cups, guys, because my cup won't actually fit. My 1 cup won't actually fit in here, so I'm just I'm using a half a cup instead. So there we go. Now, I am going to get out my other ingredients. Okay, so if you guys want to add half a cup of coconut at this point, you can, if you want to. I don't actually have any desiccated coconut right now, that's why I'm not, but it's still perfectly fine without the coconut. So we're going to stir it together with a wooden spoon. Mix them together in our bowl. See when it's all combined. So try to get all the lumps of the brown sugar out of it as you're going. So if you see any lumps, just try to crush them up like this. So you shouldn't, the mixture, you should still be able to see the rolled oats. And the flour and the sugar will look combined. So they'll look like a creamy white colour. So using the sugar and the flour. So mine's all combined right now. So this is what it should look like. So guys, that's what my mixture looks like right now. So that's what your mixture should look like if you've done it like I've shown you. Okay, so now I've just heated up my stove. So I'm just going to check if it's ready. So we're going to keep the saucepan on low. You can put it on high to warm it up, but then immediately turn it down to low again. So I'll be back when my saucepan is ready. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my saucepan, I am going to I'm going to get my right amount of butter. So I'm putting 125 grams of butter. Turn my scales on. And I'm going, let me try this again. Alright, now I'm going to find my 125 grams. And when I do, I'll be back. So I've got my 125 grams right here, guys. So my saucepan should be nearly heated up. I'll see if it is.
So we're going to do the same now. So now we've got 3 and 3.
Alright, so my saucepan is heated up. So let's bring you guys over here. Turn my light on my cooking pan. So I'm going to just grab my 125 grams of butter, my 2 tablespoons of golden syrup, and my half a teaspoon of bicarb soda. So I've got 3. So we are going to first of all put in our butter, our 125 grams of butter. Let's go. We're going to let that melt. Then, I forgot. We're also going to put in our teaspoon of water, so we'll quickly do that. Okay, so we've got boiling hot water here, guys, into 1 tablespoon of hot water. You may want to ask an adult to help you with this part. And I'll put my kettle back. Now, we're going to put in our golden syrup, so our 2 tablespoons of golden syrup.
894.
So I'm just going to put this here, guys, while I squeeze this in. So see you guys in a second. Here we go. Here's our first one of golden syrup. Drizzle in. Great. Now we're going to get our second one of golden syrup. Okay, here we go. Now I will be using a spatula to get the rest of this out.
It's so funny how he's like 50.
Well, now I'm saying 40. There's 4 and 4.
So I'm going to leave that there for my next ingredient. So we're just going to let this... Alright, so we're just going to stir this, just stir round and round and round and round and round, stirring, stirring, stirring until all the butter is melted and it is nice and smooth.
That's all. They were a challenge, and you got them.
Go, stirring. Well, it smells very good. Yours should smell nice and sweet as well, just like mine.
Well, see how we go with this.
Now, you guys can stir with a wooden spoon if you want to. I'm just stirring with a spatula because I find it easier. But go ahead and do anything that you want to do. But I'm just stirring this up.
Yeah, I do remember.
Okay, so I reckon mine is done. I'm just going to go quickly check on something else. Okay, so this is all smooth.
For over 2 years.
And then going to get my... So I have my saucepan over here on the silicone mat. Now, I'm going to make a well in the middle of my mixture. So just dig a hole in the middle of my mixture to tip this beautiful stuff in. Now, I'm going to get my bicarb soda. I'm going to get my bicarb soda. Here we are. So, I have to put in half a teaspoon of bicarb soda. Put half a teaspoon here.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, what's wrong with this?
so we've got half a teaspoon.
Nearby, we are tribes of Carib Indians. What is wrong with that?
Okay, so here we go, my half a teaspoon, just making sure it's perfect. Now, this is going to fizz, so you guys have to go really fast in tipping this in.
How would we spell that one?
I don't know.
I'm going to quickly tip it in. See, mine's fizzing, mine's fizzing, mine's fizzing. Now, if it doesn't fizz enough, quickly put it back on the stove. Wait until it does fizz.
Yeah, but you haven't rolled.
So I'm going to quickly turn mine back on the stove. And as soon as mine starts fizzing, I'm going to... And if it's still not fizzing on the stove, you can add some bicarb soda into here, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little, maybe this much. I'm going to put it in,
Yeah, you got it.
tap it in,
Yes.
go. Now, take my pan off the stove and quickly tip it in.
Well, it's better to just rise it up.
Now try to aim it in the middle of your well.
Just rise it up above it.
There we go.
Just a bit.
Now I'm just going to wash out my pan like this.
The fact that you picked it up and realised
Okay, all good, all good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to we've added the butter mixture in. So now we are going to stir it all together.
Yeah, okay.
So give it a stir until it's all nice and sticky. Now this smells absolutely amazing. Now if this does get a bit hard to mix, you guys can call on your parents to help you if you do need it. Just stir, stir, stir. 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 There we go, that's perfect. Now, I have to put my butter back in the fridge, so I'll just quickly do. So, I'm spraying my oven tray. So the baking paper can go on. Get our baking paper. So I've got my oven trays here. So now we're going to use our tablespoon, just here, to scoop out bits of mixture, roll them in your hand, put them on the tray. Pretty simple. Okay guys, if your mixture is too crumbly, when you're trying to roll them into balls, they just fall apart. Well, this is what you need to do. Get your kettle again, tip in about 2 teaspoons. Tip in about 2 teaspoons of water.
Now let me see if you can roll.
And, tablespoons of water. And mix again.
You go ridiculous word.
Alright, so my mixture's great now. So I'm going to scoop out my mixture now and roll them into... Alright, so all my biscuits on their tray, as you can see here. So try to roll them into small but not tiny, and big but not too big. So that probably is very confusing. Sorry if it is. So we're now going to put them in the oven. Yum! So set a timer for 20 minutes. They should be in there for about 20 minutes. And then take the trays out of the oven and let them cool down. We'll see you when that's done. Alright guys, we're back. We've got our biscuits coming out of the oven. I had to ask help from Mum since it was so hot. There are biscuits. These are beautifully cooked biscuits. Now, something I forgot to tell you guys is my biscuits have stuck together. I didn't give them enough space to cook. So what you guys need to do is give them around about 5 centimeters in between, so because they do spread a lot. This is what mine have done. Mine have spread like that. So yeah, mine have spread. So give them about 5 centimeters difference. Now I'm going to take these out of the tray. Okay, so we're going to leave them to cool down for 5 minutes. Yeah, because otherwise they could fall apart. But while these are cooling, I have a piece of one that broke off before. So this looks really good.
In other words, when you walk into this beautiful jungle, you just have thought of God all the time.
Now that is perfect. That tastes really good. Hopefully your biscuits taste as good as mine. We'll see you next time.